I don't know about you, but I'm not enjoying flushing my money down the toilet. Here's a question for you. How much sense does it make to be saddled with enough debt that you'll be able to buy a brand new car with that debt just so that you can go to college and get some officiating document that says you actually learned this shit when you could have learned that for free at the local library? Well, no, I mean, everybody has to pay into the system because if they didn't, then it wouldn't exist. And of course, that money couldn't come from anyone but you. Because you, the student, are rich, right? Well, I mean, at least your parents must be. I mean, you're lucky if you can find a job at this point, much less find one that requires you have a college education that has anything to do with what your major was. No, but of course, I mean, you can't always get what you want. Sure, but you know what? I don't think it's asking too much that the third of your life you're going to spend working is at least interesting, much less fulfilling. All you want is a system that actually facilitates that for as many people as possible, but fuck that. Let's get some money. Of course, because that's what matters, is whether or not you can make money doing what you do. It has nothing to do with whether or not you can be at all fulfilled for that third of your life. See, I have experience with this through the military paying me my education benefits through the post 9/11 GI Bill, which pays out double what the original GI Bill, the Montgomery GI Bill, paid out. And why is that? Well, as it's implied by the name, the post 9/11 GI Bill pays out so much more because you are so much more honorable for coming into the military after we started the war on terrorism, right? Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Has nothing to do with how honorable you are or whether or not you deserve it. Has everything to do with the fact that education prices have been fucking skyrocketing. They had to change things and start paying out more because if they didn't, the Montgomery GI Bill is pennies by comparison to what you need as a student to actually eke out an existence in this society. At this point, people are working harder and getting paid less just so that they can secure some income and some job-related security. So a student gives up however many years of work and maybe is making part-time wages during that time, gets out of college with enough debt that they could buy a brand new car, gets married, adds their debt onto another student's debt, so now you've got 2 brand new cars worth of debt, and then you're starting out life with that much debt. Yeah, every employer out there is going to love to employ you because you're not going to cause any fucking trouble. At this point, college guarantees nothing. You know what? Sure. Maybe it never did, but at least it used to give you a fighting chance of getting a good fucking wage. So, of course, you're not as likely to be able to get a job that's going to have anything to do with the major that you had in college, so you're not as likely to be able to make as much money, so we'd better suck you dry of all your fucking money while you have it now. We're going to milk you dry so much that you're going to have to pay for a new code to be able to get the quizzes out of your used textbooks. How do people not see that this is a scam? Congratulations, America. Your tax dollars pay my military education benefits just so that I can get something called a degree, which is just a piece of paper that says I learned this stuff when I could have learned it anyway on my own at the public fucking library. The money's just being fucking wasted. Not to mention all that shit going on with the Fed recently with the $16 trillion with the audit, but who gives a fuck about that, right? It's a scam. And Americans need to realize that it just doesn't mean as much financially as it used to go through college. The only reason I'm going to college is because I'm afforded the opportunity to go for free, thanks to my military benefits. And even then, I'm only going for my personal betterment at this point, because I don't expect to be able to make a career out of anything that I learn there. But hey, maybe I'll get lucky. But you know what? You shouldn't have to get lucky for the system to serve its goddamn purpose. Isn't that sad? That it's a bad gamble as to whether or not you'll even be able to make your college education mean shit. Long days and pleasant nights.